Hello Cuxton School, I hope you've been enjoying the snow over the last couple of days. Anyway, my name's Miss Giacondi, for those of you that don't know, and I am the history lead. So today I'm going to be talking to you about history at Cuxton School and also word of the week, to see if you can spot what the word of the week is. Alright then, bye for now. So, the word of the week is anniversary. So what has anniversary got to do with history? It is often important to remember special events that happen throughout history on their anniversary. Sometimes we remember events every year, and sometimes we only remember historical events when we reach a special anniversary, like the 50th or 100th year since the event happened. So can you think of any special events we mark every year? So that's right, your birthday. That is a very special day to you and celebrates the day that you came to be, whether that was 4, 5 or 10 years ago. So can you think of any other anniversary that gets celebrated every year that has historical connotations? Well, we have Remembrance Sunday, that's Armistice Day, the second Sunday in November closest to the 11th. It is the day we remember all the soldiers who lost their lives in wars. It originally started a year after World War I. It was to remember all the people who lost their lives and enabled us to look back on our history in the hope that these things don't happen again. However, now we remember all soldiers and civilians who have lost their lives in all wars since then. Last year was the 100th year of Armistice Day. What about Guy Fawkes Day or Bonfire Night? This event is observed on November the 5th. On this date in 1605, Guy Fawkes was arrested while guarding explosives. The plotters had placed them beneath the House of Lords in an attempt to kill King James I. To celebrate the King's life being saved, people lit bonfires around London. Later, the introduction of the observance of 5th November Act enforced an annual public day of thanksgiving for the plot's failure. Sometimes we have an anniversary to celebrate an important person. If you are Scottish or live in Scotland, a few days ago on the 25th of January you would have celebrated Burns Night. This is to honour and remember the poet Robert Burns, who was born on the 25th of January 1759. His best known work is Auld Lang Syne, which is a song sung in all of the UK at New Year. "50 years since the moon landing." 2 years ago in 2019, we celebrated 50 years since men landed on the moon. Some of you dressed up as astronauts and aliens as part of our History Day celebrations to remember this special event. January the 27th was Holocaust Memorial Day. Sometimes we remember terrible events in our history so that future generations ensure these things never happen again. During the Second World War, the leader of Germany, Adolf Hitler, created concentration camps where 6 million people were murdered. Most of these people were of the Jewish faith, though also included gypsies and disabled people. These were their only crimes. On this day, on the 10th of February, these are some of the things that have occurred in previous years. Let's have a look at them. So on this day in 1720, Edmund Halley appointed as the second Astronomer Royal at the Greenwich Observatory. On this day in 1774, Andrew Becker demonstrates the first diving suit. On this day in 1878, Peter Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony in F premieres. On this day in 1879, Henry Morton Stanley departs for the Congo. And there you can see a picture of him. On this day in 1900, Peter Östlund skates world record 500 metres in 45.2 seconds. On this day in 1918, Trotsky declares that Russia is leaving the war. On this day in 1931, New Delhi becomes the capital of India. On this day in 1940, Tom and Jerry cartoon makes debut. On this day in 1947, World War II peace treaties are signed. On this day in 2006, the 20th Winter Olympic Games are open in Turin, Italy. Luciano Pavarotti sings Nessun Dorma. Anniversaries we could celebrate on the 10th of February today. So these are just a few of the events that I have found out happened on the 10th of February in previous years. Anniversaries help us to remember important events of the past. Maybe you can find out about historical events that have happened on your birthday. I'm going to leave you with a video clip of Tim Peake doing his first spacewalk, and that was about 5 years ago. So I hope you have enjoyed this assembly on anniversaries, and whether they are personal anniversaries to you or whether they are worldwide anniversaries, I hope you can see the importance of why we celebrate these events. Hope I will see you around soon. Bye for now.